something. See, that's smart, Joe. We can even just overlay it in the corner of the screen. And like team effort anyway. I'm sure that's not going to change, especially if this battle is going to be as difficult as you guys say it will be. I'll make sure to just take it slow and talk it through.
Yeah, really blowing it in her debut appearance here.
Yeah, well, she's still clutched up for us after all, so she's still goaded.
Jesus, that's like no experience. Barack, do you know when she's going to get an electric type attack we can use?
I believe she gets Spark at level 20, which is actually really good for how good it is. Then we can get Thunderbolt for free.
Especially by the start of next episode, and everything's going to be higher level.
Okay, so that's the last fight for the day. I should just get us back outside the museum here so I can save at a reasonable location. I think we get to meet Archie for the first time right now today.
Yeah, like clockwork, there he is.
Okay, is it just me, or does it look like his whole chest is exposed right now?
No, I see it too. And look at this kid who calls and throws a couple of sips. I never noticed this before.
All right, I've seen more than enough. This guy is a total weirdo on par with Sleepy Joe over here. I bet he sings CGNP at the same pitch that Joe sings his Pokemon theme song.
Donald, ain't no way you're supposed to ask just call the original Pokemon theme song, a shitty theme song. You're unfathomable.
Okay, Joe, sorry.
Told you to expect that. Donald, apology accepted that.
That you are completely delirious. Your Pokemon theme song offers nothing but nostalgia. Goddamn quagmire.
Donnie, whatever you say, your words can't hurt me. Especially since you'll be locked up in a prison cell. By next week, you
Whatever you know that's not true.
better believe it, Don Dozo.
Joe, honestly, I feel bad for you. You admitted to being 103 years old a couple weeks ago, and the feds recently found coke and the devil's lettuce in the White House. Clearly, you're going through a lot, so I'm just going to let your stupidity slide for the rest of this episode, okay?
Whatever, Donald, I'm glad you got all that glazing off your chest. Holy shit, what does the nightman want from us this time?
I don't know, I'm not prepared. I'm not even going to ask you two to apologize to each other this time. I'm just going to end the goddamn episode. Joe, I hope you train up the team before we hop on together next time. Donald, I hope you will be appreciative of it.
I'll try to be.
Both of you just make sure to think about multiple different water types you might want to add to the team.
All right, fine.
Definitely. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Viewers, I'm sorry we ended off on a sour note here. Make sure to leave a comment about what water type you want us to pick up and why. I need to say something.
Okay.
They're going to knock on the plate.
Yeah. I would. Yeah. I also do that.
Let's get this sheet. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning.
Please just let a normal intro happen for once.
Hey, Donald, guess what?
What, Joe?
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning.
Intro for you then, Joe.
Thank you, Brock.
Welcome everyone to episode 5 of the President's Play Pokemon Emerald series. Last time we beat Brawler, took care of it. Can you explain what you did on screen, please?
Yeah, so I went down and batted all the trainers on the beach, and in that soda shack, then I came up here and batted all the people with the beach and all that. That's it.
Nice, thank you for doing that, Joe. Our team desperately needed some levels. So I'm guessing we can just go right ahead into this house then?
I don't know, guys. The sign says the Wondrous Trick House. That seems super sketch to me.
Well, let's just see what it is, Joe.
All right, well, fuck that. I'm out of here.
Pussy.
No, Joe, go back in.
Yeah, come on, Joe. It looks interesting.
It literally said, I'm being watched. Donald, that is not interesting at all. That is scary. You have 0 survival instinct.
Joe, for God's sake, it's a pretty cool. I think we'll do it.
What the hell do I do?
Holy shit! I have no survival instincts. Joe, you are literally blind. It should be obvious to any 6-year-old what you need to do right now.
Joe, just click on that coffee mug.
Oh, wow, how did she know to do that, bro?
Jesus, yeah, I hate to say it, guys, but there's no way Joe is getting us all the way to the gear battle. But that's actually a blessing in disguise, because that just means I get to fight it myself.
Holy shit, did you guys see that?
Yeah, Joe, they decided to just give this guy the power of teleportation. It's not the best question about it.
Also, Donald, I know you're clearly just being an ass about it, but I agree it's probably a good thing if you take on the gym next episode because you haven't gotten a chance to battle one yet. So I'll just do everything we can do before fighting it.
Wow, Joe, you went ahead and trained up our team before this episode, and now you're going to spend the majority of this episode just training it up more in preparation for next time. That's pretty noble of you.
What can I say? This is a team effort, especially if we're planning on taking this through to the end.
Good on you, Joe. Speaking of team effort, did you guys do any more thinking about a possible water type we should add to the team down the line?
Yeah, so first off, thank you, viewers, for inputting your opinions about who we should add. My first option is still the melodic.
Oh, here we go.
It is undeniably the best water type in this game with insane bulk, but also very good special attack, which is exactly what we need as it will be spamming serve and ice speed. It also gets access to recovery loop, which is huge since we are doing a no items in battle rush.
Donald, if you want to get a damn Feebass off screen on your own time, I won't stop you. But I certainly will not be suffering on the call.
One other thing that one genius viewer pointed out is how we can enter Feebass in the beauty contest in Lily Coast City. How fucking hype would it be if we could get our beloved Feebass to win a beauty contest?
Okay, Donald, I can't lie, that would be hilarious. And it would certainly cause for some entertainment because I sure as hell don't know how the contest falls work. And I know for sure you guys don't either. So besides melodic, do you have a backup as your next best option?
Well, it's not melodic, then I would probably have to go with Sharpedo.
Good choice.
Its stat spread isn't ideal for a Generation 3 water type, but it has very respectable special attack with great speed. It also has super high attack, although most of its moves will have to be special. It also has the dark typing, which we are missing, and is very useful throughout the late game.
All great points, Donald. I'm glad you thought this one through. I have my opinions as well, but Joe, would you like to go for this?
Sure, yeah, it looks like I'm just spamming A for the next minute anyway, so I still think WizCash is our best option. The water ground typing is phenomenal, as illustrated by how broken the Pokemon Swampert is. It also never gets any love. I have personally never used it in the Pokemon room. But come on, look how sweet he is. We also had a lot of great nickname ideas for him in the comments, and I would love to honor those people who respect young Wizzy.
Joe, WizCash is shit. We're not using it.
No, you are shit, Donald. WizCash gets Earthquake naturally at a decently early level, and also can be our Surf and Ice Beam Pokemon.
Oh yeah, that baseline 75 attack and special attack is really going to just plow through anyone in our way.
Okay, guys. WizCash is underwhelming in terms of attack power, I agree, but it makes up for it with its above average bulk and incredible timing. Now, anyone else you have in mind besides Wiz?
Personally, I really like using Wall Range. It hits really hard, and it's super tanky. The Ice type is also super powerful and can be our best option against the Dragon Dude in the Elite Four. That being said, I think Long Range has a similar problem as Milotic in terms of overall practicality. It's just available way too late in the game.
Okay, well, let me just say, I'm very glad with the options you guys have chosen as your two preferred water types. They match up well with my two. I agree that Milotic and Wolverine are not the most practical to use in this playthrough, but the other two are both good options. My two preferred Pokemon are WizCash and Sharpedo.
Oh, geez. Well, how are we going to decide between those two then? Because obviously I want the Sharpedo and Joe wants the WizCash.
To be completely honest, Donald, I'm not entirely sure.
What the hell is this? I need a secret code to open the door?
Yeah, just look around for a minute. You'll find it on the floor.
Yeah, I think I see it.
Anyway, yeah, I really don't want to be the one to decide on it. Plus, I don't really care. I'm cool with either. I think they both fill great roles in our team. We'll come back to it because it should take us like 3 or 4 more episodes before we can get one in.
All right, that's fine with me. Joe, we're going to have to come back to it, but I'm warning you, I'm going to be pretty stubborn about this because WizCash licks ass.
Plus,
Whatever, Donald, also, I'm guessing this is your mail, so I won't open it. I'll just leave it in the bag.
Good one, Joe. I'm orange, very clever. Have you figured out how to get past level 1 of the puzzle game in this children's game yet? I'm sure the viewers are on their toes waiting to see if you can do it.
Yeah, I didn't know I was looking for an actual script here. All right, well, that shit took like 4 minutes. I hope the editor didn't make the viewers last time.
now we've got too much shit to get through today, Joe. Viewers, we're going to be editing through a good handful of battles today just to make sure we can progress the story decently.
Well, sir, you have a nice day and best of luck with your visit.
Joe, you made me fuck. Let's get us out of the trick house already. We haven't made any actual progress in the story today.
Okay, Donald, first of all, I spent like 20 minutes training up our team before you guys got on the call today. And I'm the only one here that didn't want to go into the trick house in the first place. So don't give me that shit.
All right. You know what, Joe? For once you have a point, my bad.
It's all good, DT. All right, the team is healed up. Time to continue on. Looks like we got a quick trainer battle to take care of here.
I gotta say, for such a tiny little Pokemon Titan, it's really handy to get to these guys.
Yeah, well, he undeniably has the best move set of everyone on the team with decent stab moves as well as ground coverage and strong normal type attack. Also, a steel type with high defense is incredibly broken in the game. A lot of the Pokemon we come across are still just spamming physical, normal moves.
It would be great if that ground coverage we're talking about was actually a decent move. Mud Slap is like the worst ground move in the game.
Yeah, even a 4-time weak fish couldn't kill. That's crazy.
I also even put the soft finger one back in the Pokemon. A 4-time super effective Hell 9 boosted critical hit failed to kill. I don't think we will ever see that one again in our lives.
Regardless, it would be nice to have against Watson's Magneton, who I would argue is his most threatening Pokemon.
Okay, you guys keep talking about Watson. Why exactly are we so scared of him? I remember the third gym actually being pretty easy in Ruby. What am I missing here?
Well, Joe, many would claim that Watson is a bit of a pushover if you have the right Pokemon, but a complete wall if you don't. If you pick Torchic or Mudkip, it would be a breeze. But because we don't have anything like that or anyone that can do a lot of damage, his Pokemon can downright mollywop us.
Okay, Brooks, why would you say it like that?
All that is true, but also Joe. Watson's team is much different than Emerald than it is in Ruby and Sapphire. In Ruby and Sapphire, he only has 3 Pokemon that is only threatening the Magneton. But in Emerald, he has 4, including both his Magneton and Manectric being able to do a lot of damage. He also has an exploding Voltorb that could take out a key member of the team if they aren't careful.
All right. I guess it was easy in the past because I usually had a Marshtomp or a Combustion to deal with the Magneton pretty easily. So I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, all that being said, we need not to worry because I will be handling him myself.
Donald, you got your ass torn apart last episode by Pokemon challenges because of your apparent lack of Pokemon knowledge. Against one of the easiest gym leaders, might I add.
Oh, lick my nuts, Barack. I only had you switch to Titan so we could get some experience. If this were at all serious, obviously, I would never have done that in the first place.
Oh, Donald, just have some humility for once and lose your pride. You totally goofed on how sturdy works. I tried defending you during the time because that Janet guy seemed like a prick. But now I don't care about being on your side.
Oh, whatever, Joe. It's a good thing you healed up our Pokemon because I know for a fact you're going to cream your pants in like 2 seconds.
What do you mean by that? Why was there no warning?
You aren't supposed to need a warning for a 10-year-old girl, Joe.
No, maybe I can't do it.
Just walk up to her, Joe.
What are you, fucking Italian now, Joe? Just put it in your pants and pretend it's a normal Pokemon battle, for God's sake.
Easier said than done, Donald.
No, it's really not.
Oh, yeah.
No way you just said
All right, Joe, I don't really know what to say anymore, but I... I feel like this is one of those sort of situations where if I just kind of start to ignore it, maybe it'll slowly dissipate over time.
I may be trusting, but at the end of the day, I'm still a goddamn Pokemon master. Oh, okay, never mind, I guess.
This battle shouldn't be too difficult, all things considered. Halo is absolutely crucial, though, so don't hardest to do with it if you don't have to.
Isn't this supposed to be like one of the hardest fights in the game by some metric for rock?
Yeah, well, technically, it is around you during your multiple turn setup. You pretty much have to restart. And then the go around can still mess you up. It's just an unforgiving fight all around. The popular speedrunner Worcester calls it the hardest fight in any Pokemon speedrun.
Okay, Barack, calm down. You're seriously boring the viewers. But don't worry, I'll get the retention rate back up at the 6 days when I watch this shit.
Damn, Joe, you're really just gonna sack off Ruby like that? That's cold as shit.
Bitch, who said anything about sacking? This is what I call a pro gamer move. Suck on this, Pokemon
Oh,
challenge.
shit, that's right.
Hey, that was actually sort of 5 ahead of you.
Alright, and now I'll switch into Mango and kill it with wings.
What? No, Joe, that was a terrible mistake.
Calm down, Mango will be fine. See what did I say?
James Fitzgerald was incredibly lucky if it broke through and got a double kickoff. It could have easily killed us since we are so incredibly frail. And we have an old-announce that can do much damage.
Oh my god, Mango is so busted.
You guys keep talking about speedrun this, speedrun that. This fight is so hard, blah, blah, blah. But if I remember correctly, Donald, you lost a Pokemon to me last time, and I'm coming out here for
Joe, you got unbelievable.
That's why they will only ever like me, as I am the only true Pokemon master in this pod.
Joe, I can't believe that you're actually just trying to fight if you're getting insanely lucky and utilizing undeniable plot armor for Mango into an argument of how May will choose to like you more than she will like us. You aren't choosing.
Damn, Joe, you really see your own people. How does that make you feel?
I don't know, John, but I give you exactly what the last one of my people.
Joe, you love it. All right, you know what? That's fine. I went off on you.
Oh,